On national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali Flow.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First snap, and Murray goes to the air. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
They'll try and run here with Benson. Give him 14 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 5. Murray going to hand this to Benson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Pass complete there to Harrison. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for the Cardinals. First down. A gain of 9 yards. And a Cardinal first down.
Here's Murray to throw. That's the big tight end, Pharaoh Brown. And he's in. Pharaoh Brown. Touchdown, Arizona. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, running with the, I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drug. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the folks in here thought it made me Christian. Wasn't paying me.
Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right to the air. It's Mayfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Regular. And 4.
Point it right. Watch one.
They go play action with Mayfield. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That one incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to be third down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
On first and 10, Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
On the handoff, this is Benson. Lots of space, past the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return is Sean Tucker. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
What's that?
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the 15.
On play action, Mayfield going up top for Evans. He's got it. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. And even 50 yards.
At the 35-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Regular. 180. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one complete. It's Jalen McMillan. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
3 more yards.
A gain there of 23 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ground, going for shot right the back out of Arizona State. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Run.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. We'll have more from Tampa after this.
Alert! Hurry! 180! Stop!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Chase McLaughlin for the Buccaneers field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers cuts the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Benson. We'll march him down just shy of the 40. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Off he goes. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That is hot. What a throw. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Carney now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cardinals extend it to a 21-6 advantage. Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, here comes Tucker. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
What's up?
The handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Max Melton. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd
Off the play fit. It's Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Going up top for Evans. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, Murray. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. That one complete to Moore. He gets free. Still going. And he will go all the way. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Cardinals. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg. to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Hey, 180!
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Irvin. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Kings! Run.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. 1st and 10.
Alert! Pistol. 180! What's up?
Baker to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
20 at the Cardinals' 36-yard line.
Now Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the 1st down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
18 yards.
So often sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hey, alert! What's that?
Throwing is Mayfield. Toward the middle of the field. That's out, but incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
Hey, alert! Good, up, 180! Hurry!
Here's Mayfield. He's got his big tight end. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Green. On first down, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. As clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Cardinals, first down. A gain of 12. First down, Arizona.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. That is caught. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Murray now, out to his right. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
Come back. Easy, quick. Hey, who you got? Bush.
Murray now on second down. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And now it's third and goal. Murray's going to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tampa.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are back within one score. It is an 8-point game.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Ray Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. To return is Tucker. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Kings! Watch out!
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Uda Baker with the coverage defensively, able to break that one up.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get past the marker. He's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Aside, he's got Ibuka. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open.
Over, Blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Josh Sweat in for the sack. He registers number 14 on the year.
Formation for Tampa Bay.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A give. Here's Benson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Taking up Parrish in there for the stop.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
It's a gain of
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On 1st and 10, Murray. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll run here with Benson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
Yard gain on the play.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll go again with Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd down, Murray. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 3rd down.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. He'll find Harrison working across the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Going up top for Evans. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Run. 20. Hey, alert. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's to the left side. Caught by McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Up. Good. Pistol. 180. What's that?
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Short throw there. Pulled in by Evans. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Set. 180.
Now Mayfield. He pulls it in around the 5.
Big time drive. Let's
2nd
go.
and goal.
Regular.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. at the 5-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
They'll throw on first down with Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 62 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Covered by Antoine Winfield.
Now Murray. That's going to be incomplete. And the clock is stopped. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On third down, Murray. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Kings! Good set. Stop!
On first and 10, here's Baker. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. Still on the move. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play there, about as big as you can get. That gained 81 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
What's that?
On first down is Mayfield. This one caught at the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Set. 220. What's that?
Mayfield. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Rashad White out of the backfield. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
Point it right. 180. Stop.
They'll go. Mayfield. This one is caught. On 4th and goal. They deliver. A Mecca for one and make it a one-possession game? Or some people think about going for two here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for two, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a two-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 33-yard line.
Come on. 2-2.
On the ground, it's Benson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up third down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Murray on third down. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
A gain of 9 yards.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
On the move, left is Benson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On second down, it's Benson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. Working out of the gun, Murray. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Oh, they had a shot there, hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. It will come back out to the 20. Throwing is Mayfield. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Max Melton. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
27. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Run. Start.
Mayfield to throw. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
At the 31-yard line.
180.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Cardinals are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
They'll take over the 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First down throw for Murray. Rushed to his left. He runs with it. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Rolling right. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Vita Vea getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
Go. Green.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. Gonna look deep, looking for more. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 36.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. He's going to dial up another deep ball. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 56 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
180. What's that?
They go play action with Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
On the loss brings up 2nd and goal at the 17-yard line.
White.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL might do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game and the ability to make those two.
Powering forward. He's in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And now, some of the new thinking. They're down 9, but they're going to go for 2 here.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Baker to throw. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Nice one. Let's go. Stop.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 27.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot, drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
2-2.
From the gun, it's Murray. On the move left, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Throwing again is Murray. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That is caught, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that touchdown catch, number 23 on the year, it ties him with Randy Moss for the most TD catches in a single season.
Will line up for the 2.
Murray's going to throw again. Flush to his right. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
They're on 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Run. 180. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll let one go down the middle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's caught. It's Evans. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on